Have you been wondering if it's a good time to learn Excel, but don't truly understand the value? Well, I'm Shane with the Excel Help Center, and in this video, we're just going to take a few minutes to walk through the value of learning Microsoft Excel or stepping up your Excel game. So I know it might look a little scattered, cluttered behind me, but I've just got a few windows from some websites of reasons to learn Excel. I'm just going to highlight a few of the main ones. I'll include the links to these below so you can take a look for yourself and see that I'm not making all of this up. So one of the first things is Excel is not just for making a table. And I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions we have to break in the minds of people that have not driven deep into Excel. There's so many people that will sit there and tell you they've been using Excel for 2, 3, 5, 9 years. And they still think it's just for creating a pretty table. Excel is a mathematical engine. Excel is a graphical engine. Excel can make dashboards. Excel can do automation. Excel can do so much, and it really should be thought of more as a platform for getting stuff done more efficiently. And that covers number 1 and number 2 on the left here in this first column. Excel is not just for making tables, and Excel helps you get stuff done. But maybe most importantly, because as someone famously said, money talks, knowing Excel and knowing Excel better increases your salary. So you've probably seen everything out there about companies are tracking more data than ever. The demand for data analysts is going to skyrocket, data scientists, data miners, all this stuff. But the fundamental starting point for becoming a data scientist, a data analyst, a data miner, anything with data really usually starts in foundations that you learn in Excel. And even people using the most sophisticated data mining software, data analytics, data scientists are multiple times a day throwing things into Excel for some quick and dirty manipulations. Let's read some of the stats they've got here. So middle skilled job applicants who know Microsoft Excel make $22.66 per hour compared with just $20.14 per hour. Now, this article is from Go Skills, and they're not giving us a date of when it was published. So, 2022, there's been a lot of inflation, a lot of changes in wages. So those numbers may have gone up, but you're talking about right there from their stats, an extra $2.66 per hour just because someone knew Excel versus didn't know Excel. That doesn't even talk about if you know Excel well, if you know advanced Excel, if you're able to take data that was put into Excel, turn it into dashboards, turn it into actionable insights, help your boss and leaders make decisions that increase profitability. All of that just takes it further and further with what you can do with your earnings potential. And that's just the business side of it. There's the personal side of how Excel can help you get things done faster. And with that, I'm going to jump over to the far right here, where Excel can help you achieve a healthy work-life balance. So it can help you get the same tasks done at work faster. Now, if you're an hourly employee, you might be saying, well, why would I want to get it done faster? Well, if you get your base tasks done faster, you now have more time to do value-added things. So let's be real here. As technology continues to advance, jobs where people are simply in Excel, marking something as complete, doing very transactional things, are going to get replaced by technology. But companies will always need people who can take data, synthesize it into actionable things. So data can be made to say anything. It takes a true skill and true science plus some art to understand what is actually causing the data to change and what is the real world implications with that. And being able to do that starts in being able to analyze data, generally within Excel. All right. And beyond that, it can make everything easier in your personal life, from your budget, your checklists, your Christmas card lists, generating the labels, tracking people's addresses, tracking RSVPs to a party, Excel is not just for work. And I think that's another major mistake people think is, oh, these Excel skills are just a professional tool. No, Cognos, Tableau, Power BI, those are business work tools. Excel is an efficiency tool that is useful in every single part of your life if you simply know how to use it right and let it in the door. So I've been babbling on for about 5 minutes now, so it's about time to cut it off. You know, we're in the TikTok era where when you hit 60 seconds, you're pressing people's attention. Hopefully you found this video useful in helping illustrate some of the value of Excel. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing so you don't miss any of our useful Excel content and useful information to help you increase your Excel proficiency in order to achieve better work-life balance and better life overall.